Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Rico's Aquarium. So, what's going on with Reef2Reef and the reefing community? Kind of want to bring this up and discuss this and see how you guys feel about this situation. In no way, shape, or form, this is to, uh, you know, it's just an open conversation. This is not. I'd never put. It's not monetized. This topic, I think it's a sensitive topic. I think it's a topic that was brought to my attention, and therefore I want to hear what you guys got to say about it. There's some things that I'm on to be discussing. Like I said, it was brought to my attention. Hello, everyone. Everybody, please make sure coming in. Like I said, this live stream is not monetized at all. Just for the simple fact that we need to. If this runs over a little hour, then it runs over an hour. Like I said, this is in no way, shape, or form targeting people or putting. This conversation is going to be. How do you guys feel, or what's going on, and what's your thoughts? Because, like I said, it was brought to my attention. Now, what I'm about to read to you, I'm not going to put this person out here or anything like that. I'm just going to, they just shedded some light. Now, a lot of you guys already know I don't do forums. I don't do forums. For a multitude of reasons. One of them, there's a lot of BS. I'm not down with it. I mean, we got enough stuff on just social media by itself. I'm glad you guys are actually getting notifications then. That's awesome. That's good to know. What's up, JJ? 14G. JJ, if it's you, I don't know if it's your dad, cool. But if it's you, hey, I appreciate you coming in, my man, but I want it, it's strictly, I think, just for adults here tonight. So, much love, JJ, much love, my man. I had your back from the beginning. I still got you, my man. But if it's your dad, then cool. Hey, Sherry, I'm sure you guys want to hear. If you guys want to hear it, make sure y'all get the thumbs up. If not, then I'll just go ahead and shut it down. I'm pretty sure you guys coming in want to hear, and you've seen the title, so I know you want to hear what's going on. Now, show some love as you guys are coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. This video is not monetized, but at the same time, anytime I go live, I do like to see my thumbs up for the people that are coming in, showing some respect and some love. Okay, it says, basically, it goes, Rico, are you aware of the crap happening on Reef2Reef? Question mark. I know you don't care for forums. You're right. But this is horrible. Please keep me anonymous in this as I resigned from basically staff. Okay? Over this and other double standard there recently. By the way, I'm not gay, and I'm very happy husband and grandpa. Just is sickening that the owner of Reef2Reef is such a bigot. Yeah. So, that was said. Now, there's a link that I went to. And I didn't understand what is it? I'm gonna tell you. So LGBTQ. Now, I didn't know what LGBTQ meant. For the record, lesbian, gay. I guess bisexual, transgender, and queer. I had no idea what the abbreviation of that was. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm a firm believer I'm gonna be honest. I'm old school. I don't know nothing. But what I am a firm believer in is thou shalt not judge. Okay, I don't care what your religious background is. I don't care. You're gay, straight, you're all in between, you're confused, then a $2 bill. I don't care. I have people of all types of nationalities. I'm pretty sure different genders and transgender, the whole 9 yards that watch my channel. We are talking about reefing. Okay, first off, if a person want to say what they are, you know, even though that's a private, I feel as well, something private for yourself. If you want to be open about it and say that's what you are, I think you have every right. Who am I to judge anyone, right? So even though that was said, right, I was like, let me see what exactly was what. Let me see what Reef to Reef had to say now, because I know the owner of Reef to Reef. You know, I know his background. I know the fact that Reef to Reef, you know, I know he's a very religious person and stuff like that. So in a lot of ways, it doesn't surprise me if it come out that, you know, in a way he's whatever. Now, how do you guys feel? So what's that mean? Does that mean anything? I have no idea. I don't have any issues, but might after hearing what you have to say. Now, here's the thing. I don't want anybody to, I just need you guys to hear something, and I'm just trying to be a voice. That's all I am, a voice of reason. Okay? So let me read to you exactly what was said that came from the Rev himself about this issue. It says, first, I want to say that anyone and everyone is welcome here. In fact, one of the main things we value at Reef to Reef is that we want to be a community that welcomes reefers of all ages, beliefs, backgrounds, experience levels, and all of the other wonderful things that makes us a diverse group that comes together to celebrate our common love for marine life and enjoy of the wonderful reef hobby. In fact, one of the reasons that Reef to Reef was even started was because we wanted to create a space that was completely family friendly, warm, and inviting to everyone, and that would unite us around our common love for reefing. So as I'm reading, I'm like, I respect that. I think, you know, I think that was well said. What do you guys think? First off, yeah, really, I thought it was well said. Real quick, guys, as I'm reading, please hit the thumbs up. Stop playing with me. Hit the thumbs up and get the thumbs up. Stop playing with me. Okay. Our common love for reefing. Today, we remain a community or remain committed. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Today, we remain committed to the above stated goal. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your beliefs are, what your color, gender, nationality, or social political views. You are welcome to be part of this community, and we are happy you are here. Now, come on, man. Reef to Reef can't be bad, can he? I mean, he talking really good. I mean, I think what he's saying is put together, well put. What do you guys think? I think it's well put. I think it's well put. All right. Should I continue on? Should I continue on? I'll wait for you guys' comment here. Just wondering if I should continue on. No, that's the ginger Sprite, the new ginger Sprite together, man. My stomach messed up, so I'm trying to, you know, get it together. No answers here. Should I get it together? Okay. Yep. Speak on. Okay. Okay. So going on, it says we have removed some recent threads because of their focus on identifications of members based on sexual orientation or gender identity. And we are saddened by the idea that this is an attempt to discriminate against any of our members. Y'all hear what I said, right? I'm gonna read on. I want to make sure everybody's clear of what I'm saying. Okay? That certainly is not our goal. We realize the nature of a person's sexual orientation / gender identity is extremely personal. And so the issue of this thread removal is also necessarily extremely sensitive. However, while we recognize the sensitive nature of this topic, and we do agree that these topics are important discussions for our society, we do not feel they are best had on Reef to Reef. The intent of Reef to Reef is to be focused on saltwater reef keeping, aquaria, and associated topics. And so we would prefer to avoid detailed discussion of one's personal beliefs, personal values, social issues, or topics sexual in nature. Mm, 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 mm. Now, y'all heard that. I got some more I can read on. Uh, Yeah, that's off. I can see that being, obviously, you know. Mm. Okay, so what do you guys feel up to this point? I'm gonna pause here for a minute. I'm gonna pause for a minute. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all thumbs up before I continue on. Also, I need you guys' input on what you think so far. I'm not going. I'm not going to. Uh, I'm not going to feed my thoughts yet. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this. Now, don't everybody be quiet. These are 2021. Speak up. You have a right to speak. You have a right to an opinion. So, personally, I don't think they need to give a reason for deleting the post. It's their site. There's Greg. What else? I'm confused on what the issue was. Did the person create a thread for discussion and Reef to Reef deleted it? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just listening to you guys. I think it's a heck of a topic. I just want to make sure we all understand what's going on, and yeah, because there is two sides to every story. Now, what is this? I missed it. Forums are shit, all of them full of internet PhD reef keepers. Okay. Understand you're trying to get what do you mean? I'm having a discussion, Angry Al. If it's off topic, then it's off topic. As long as it balances the both views on the subject, it shouldn't matter. Fish, reef, aquarium related threads only. For once, I agree with Greg. And only one time, K-Town, you're going to agree with Greg? He said for once. Oh, ain't telling, man. You only go once. You only agreed with Greg once. No, I know you probably just put it. I just said it like he said. Yep. Hey, Greg, what you been talking about, my man, over there? Why you say that? Should Reef2Reef also delete all the images of guns on their platform? Let me ask you guys. I'm not on Reef2Reef or forum like that. I mean, I had an account. I started. People tried to talk me into it, and then I did it and left it alone. You've definitely had you've definitely had our differences. Oh, okay. So, probably I have no. I assume judging of one's gender, background, whatever the case may be. Well, so let me carry on. Let me carry on. It says so because I think he's a. Oh, what happened? Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna stick to this. He said that's okay. So anyway, because we are a forum for reefers of all ages, we don't want to have threads that dive into the ins and outs of sexual orientation and gender identity, since some of our youngest members aren't likely old enough to understand these issues. Additionally, as mentioned above, while there are important social issues that surround these topics, and as a staff, we do see these things as important discussions for people to have. We're asking people to avoid threads and images intended to discussion/highlight these topics, since these issues are highly sensitive to some, which means threads about these issues would risk people being hurt in a discussion. And those topics are not really related to reefing. Fair. Would you guys say that's a fair statement? I mean, would you? Okay. To be honest, as long as you're not discussing criminal behavior, anything else should be fair to discussion regardless. I see that point of view as well. Should I continue? Should I continue? By the way, I should see a lot of thumbs up already. I see some, but I don't see as many as I need. If y'all please don't mind, get your butts up out of here and get back up, come back in and do the right thing. Thank you very much. Okay. So I will continue reading on. Your kids don't care. You ever see a grip someone on what gender they are? No, they ask, you tell them, and it's over. That's another true statement too. Okay. I do want to clarify that this is not meant to say that someone may not identify their gender, identify or identity or sexual orientation. Let me repeat that one more time. It says, I do want to clarify that this is not meant to say that someone may not identify their gender, identity, or sexual orientation. So, for example, members are certainly welcome to mention their significant others or talk about family events, relationships to spouses as it relates to the hobby. I.E. My wife doesn't like how much I spend on coral, etc. We're simply asking that we not have entire threads discussing dedicated to this type of topic. Moving on, it says we should also point out that we have similar policies in place for political and religion discussions. So while we don't mind individuals mentioning their religious views, a reefer who mentions that they are Christian or atheist, we do ask that people avoid starting threads or rants or discuss these topics. A thread intended to raise religious or political questions or pursue individuals of a particular position. Hey, what's up from Australia? It says we recognize not that everyone will agree with this discussion. Come on. You got half and half. You got many points of views. You know, I'm going to get to my points eventually, but I'm going to read this stuff because I think it's worth reading. I think it's worth shedding some light. It was brought to my attention, so why not? It says we recognize that not everyone will agree with this discussion, and for that we are genuinely sorry. It is not our intent to isolate anyone or make anyone feel unwelcome. However, in an attempt to maintain the unity of our community, I like that because I said that a long time ago. Unity in the community. I love it. I love it. Love it. And to avoid topics that would lead to unnecessary division or discussions that may not be fitting for members of all ages. Of all ages. We feel this is the best decision for our community. For those that know me, which I know him, and I said that at the beginning, you know that I love everyone and genuinely care about everyone. I have many friends and family from all walks of life, belief, etc. I'm deeply saddened that everyone or anyone would feel like I would try to discriminate against them in any way. Now. All right. So with that being said, okay, you heard that part. You know, you heard that part. I'm reading straight from the Reef2Reef, the links that I was given. Hey, you know, I ain't got a problem with them, but we're gonna keep on this discussion. So this was also sent to me recently. The owner, okay, did I just in case I didn't get to this, it says recently the owner of Reef2Reef, you know, Rev, I'm gonna say, has taken a clear I need you guys to help me understand that. Now you heard what he had to say, right? You heard what he had to say. Now, those was his words. Okay, now this is from a thread. This is somebody else. Okay? This type of stuff in the hobby just irks the hell out of me. But, and I'll get to why. Because first off, it's just constant drama. It's nonstop drama. But anyway, let me read this. Recently, the owner, okay, of Reef2Reef, Rev, okay, has taken a clear anti-LGBTQ position by not permitting LGBTQ persons equal treatment on the form of Reef2Reef. Okay, I'm just reading what is being said here. This is not my interpretation. This is not my stance yet on any of this subject. Okay, so it says the thread posted to the forum simply started by an LGBTQ plus person who was seeking out other LGBTQ plus person in the hobby to discuss their fish tanks was removed the following day. Shortly thereafter, the site's owner, Rev, posted an announcement. That announcement is what I just read. Okay, which also, and this is per what I'm reading here, okay, which was also temporarily brought to the attention of all users who subsequently visited the site as a pop-up message. Notably, this announcement contained clear double speak in an anti-G or LGBTQ statement. Okay, sentiment. Okay, one cannot claim, quote, one of these reasons that Reef to Reef was even started was because we wanted to create a space that was completely family friendly, warm, and inviting to everyone, and that would unite us around our common love for reefing. And then proceeded to claim, quote, I do want to clarify that this is not meant to say that someone may not identify their gender identity or sexual orientation. We're simply asking that we not have entire threads / discussions dedicated to this type of topic. Okay. This also presents a clear, now this is the person that explaining, so they're quoting what I already read. Make sure you guys follow me here. They're quoting what Rev said in his statement, okay? Now this individual is, okay? I never seen the plus before. I never even knew what that stood for. That's how much out of tune I am, okay? So it says, reading on, it says, this also presents a clear double standard as a plural thread have long existed on the forum, notably a prayer thread and a woman in reef thread are present. This further the impression of an anti-LGBTQ position of the owner of Reef to Reef. While the terms of service were recently updated to remove negative language against LGBTQ people, a positive first step, the clear double standard mentioned above remains and still serves as an anti-LGBTQ position. We simply request that Reef to Reef allows non-sexual discussion threads dedicated to LGBTQ members seeking a common bond. I didn't know that, Drama D. Okay, it's not something that I think I should know. Okay, it doesn't fit my persona. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, anyway. So with that being said, guys, I mean, okay, let me read some of these comments. There's a lot here. I'm kind of like, no, I'm not even gonna say no. I need to see what y'all got to say. I'm gonna lead this because I think it should be, never mind. I can't really. Okay, it's a heck of a topic. Okay, there's a lot that goes on. Now, listen, man. As a person here, this is my thing. This is my channel. Reef to Reef has their reef forum. That's their prerogative over there, right? They're going to run it however they want to run it, whatever they see fit. It's their stuff. whether you find it anti this or anti that or whatever the case may be. It might be. It just might. I can't speak for that over there. I really can't. I mean, I'm trying to understand both parties. Now, from my point of view, I'll give you that here in a minute. I'll give you that. So I'm going to read some responses. How about some reasons for signing? I'm going to read some responses to what some other people have commented. It says, rules for thee and not for me. Just call this what it is. Thinely bound evangelism. Okay, one person says, it is a scam to say you accept everyone when you don't. I feel dirty for having been part of that community for so long, but thinking it will get better. It got worse. These are not my comments. These are comments that I'm telling you how other people are feeling. And I would like to know how you guys feel. I mean, you've heard it. I know some people are just now coming in. They haven't, they're kind of lost right now. And this is in no way, shape, or form to bash anybody. This is a aquarium talk and everything in between. Okay, let's understand that. That's why I named this stuff, these episodes, for that reason, because it is something that we're all in anyway. It's, these are all things that actually pop up and exist. Okay, so it says the action taken to silence the voices of LGBTQ people by Reef2Reef is deplorable and heartbreaking. At this point, my participation in the forum is an embarrassment to myself, and I will no longer do so. I will boycott their saying, the sponsors, and make my reasons known to them. If Reef2Reef offers a public apology, take real steps to be inclusive of all groups of people, and states specifically that they are welcome, I will stop actively working to have sponsorship pulled and the forum shut down, one person says. Another statement here says the reason for deleting LGBTQ. Can I just do LG? Because I no offense. I hope nobody gets mad because I want to abbreviate a little. I mean, because it's LGBTQ plus. I don't know what the plus is. Content stated, this isn't the place, and we don't have the time to explain to kids why that man has a husband. And okay, woefully out of touch. Kids already know. And here, let me help. Because you can marry whoever you want, a man or a woman, isn't that cool? Question mark. That's the person he loves most in the world. See, didn't take much time at all. Now, I'm not going to put this person out there. I hear what they're saying. I think it crosses the line of some people's belief. I think with that statement, as if I almost felt like that statement there was basically saying, "Hey, you need to explain to your kids, blah blah blah." But if that's not your belief and how you feel, I feel like you're infringing now on that person's rights and what their beliefs are. See, it's a double-sided thing, isn't it? I personally don't like what was said right there, because I felt like you telling me basically what to tell my children about what's going on. But I might personally feel that ain't cool. You know what I mean? And I mean, I know if LGB whatever won't come and say whatever because I don't agree, then that's fine. But I just feel that that is borderline pushing your stuff on to somebody that might not share that same perspective. I think everybody does need to respect everybody's personal space, personal rights, personal opinion, and personal thoughts. I think there are I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna give you some of my thoughts. First, before and foremost, I better see about 30 more thumbs up in here while I'm up here discussing this stuff. I'm not playing. This is 2021. If you don't like it, you can always go. Please, you can always go. You don't have to hang out here. There's always other channels you can go to. But I do appreciate some respect for what it is that I'm doing, taking time out of my day to sit here and have some of these discussions. Thank you all, sir, ma'am, all very much. So anyway, I'm going to continue. Community-based on identity is not too adult. They may be young people looking for a safe space as well. The moderator's thought process is why young people sometimes don't feel safe. Sometimes young people don't feel safe. Sometimes there are things that are, you know, it is what it is. Port Wolf, thank you so much. For all you guys, there is a super chat. Port Wolf just super chat. Shout out to him. You are willing to, if you like, you can always super chat. There is a members thing. If you like to just pick something and become a member, you're also able to do that as well. Hey, guess what? I said if you want to. You don't have to, so don't be butthurt because I mentioned it. And also, don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Thank you very much. The double standards are infatuating. Okay. Anyway, proud to be open and gay owner and operate a Bay Bridge aquarium in Oakland. We have tons of LGBTQ plus fish hobbyists here in the San Francisco, I'm thinking Bay Area, right? We are all an equal part of this hobby. I totally agree. Everybody is equal. Nobody has the right to judge one by sexual, gender, race, religion, any of it. I think there's no place on social media, no place for any of that kind of nonsense. I think, you know, you are going to have people that think otherwise, and that's fine. It does not need to be open to everyone on how you feel. We're here for a certain reason. People are here right now because A, they want a Jerry Springer show. B, because they really like to hear my opinions and thoughts on the things and topics that we talk about. You know, aquarium fish related stuff and everything in between. So yeah. Anyway. Let's see, because Bob it says, I don't know who this is. Let me just say this. Amber, you be surprised. A bunch of men are always in every man's business, as they probably should have been born females, but I'm not going to go there because that's a whole nother topic. I'll say that for a later topic. Because Bobby Miller is a staple for this hobby and the community, and the fact that he has been banned because he supports this thread and you do not, it is plenty reason to sign the petition. Not only because I support the LGBTQ plus community, but because I back and thoroughly support humble fish as well. I'm definitely keeping it real, Fletch. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, why not? I mean, I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't did nothing. But at the end of the day, I think that's a hell of a time. It really, honestly, it really ticks me off. Like I said, this is not monetized either, by the way. This is a complete discussion that I honestly feel that had to be had. I am thankful that this individual sent me this. See, this is how out of tune I don't go around. See, y'all probably think that I just go around and just be whatever. I don't. There's a lot of things I talk about that people say. I don't just go out looking for it. It just comes that way. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people want to say something, but they either they don't have the voice, they don't have the platform, I guess, or whatever the case may be. They just don't have it to discuss, okay? Or they afraid of retaliation or something like that to those degrees. I don't worry about that. You know, people been talking about, the man upstairs for many years. Everybody talk about everybody. Everybody got something to say about everybody. I don't, it is what it is. Now, if I got something to say about you and I told a friend of mine, it's the same stuff that I can tell you to your face. That's just who I am. I mean, there ain't nothing but opportunity and space. I just don't understand. I mean, what did you guys get from this? What are you guys' intake on or input on what I just read? I know a lot of y'all probably like, what the, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a heck of a thing. Why is that anywhere we go to enjoy hobby have completely unrelated discussions to such as this? That these kind of things creep in because ATF. I don't know. Do you have the answer to that? Because you asking a question that I have no answer to neither. Besides, this hobby is petty. Okay? Petty. Okay? You can't make everybody happy. You just can't do it. You can't have a store without somebody feeling a certain type of way. You can't have a YouTube channel. I can't have a YouTube channel without having somebody bumping their gums because I want to talk about this. Like, if you don't like what I'm talking about, go start your own channel. Talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. I don't get it. How hard is it if you don't like something? Move on. This community, listen. This has been going on for many, many years. This was going on before there was internet, okay, type of stuff. Were you mailing each other how you feel? Okay, when internet came up and it wasn't like YouTube, it was forums. Okay, the same thing happened. There's clicks. Can I be honest with you? There's also clicks. Clicks exist. Clicks exist like nobody's business. Okay, clicks. And if you just not with the click, you just not with the click. They sit at the shows. They sit there and can't stand. Damn, Rico. I can't stand him. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up, Rico? Oh man, what kind of product you got over here? You got some? Hey man, hey Rico, here you go, man. Hey, just take it. You're okay. Just take it. Same one that was it. Listen, people are fake phony, man. People are fake phony. Fake and phony. All right. What do you love? Stay in your lane. You love this hobby? Just stay in your lane. Don't worry about it, because guess what? You, I, or nobody else is going to change this type of drama. You can't change it. People say, why talk about it? Because you need to talk about it. Why not talk about it? The problem is not talking about it. The problem is because you don't talk about it. More people get sucked in and it's too late for them. And then they mad, they upset, they feel violated, they feel a certain type of way, and now they leave the house. you know what? I will talk about the things that I don't, it's my channel. I don't care. I will talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about. I will keep it as professional as possible. I will try to keep it where people can relate and understand. And guess what? Even by me trying to keep it relate and understand, people still ain't gonna like it. Rico, you shouldn't say nothing. Why you say anything? Listen, why are you in my business? Why are you trying to be my daddy? Like, for real. Back up. Stay in your lane. You like the chat? Okay, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, keep it moving. You know? It is what it is, man. I don't care what you are. Only time that anything like that would bother me is that if you were trying to push your stuff onto me. That's where I would feel a certain type of way, violated, or whatever the case may be. I personally don't care if you like who you like or if you love who you love. Do you? Do you? You know, I don't care about that. But what I do care about is how this transpired on Reef to Reef. I do. You know, the bad part about it is I see both sides. I do. But ultimately, it's Reef to Reef's channel or his house. And here's what I got to say about it. It's his house. Whether he right or wrong, it's his house. If he feels strongly about something, he tried to write a long page, what I read, should I say, and trying to explain himself or explain, you know, and speak for his company that he built. Because deep down inside, you know, it's pushing on, or he feels that it's going against his own beliefs. He ain't read for no reason, okay? And I have to take that in consideration. I'm thinking, you know, I know what this man's, you know, background is like, you know what I mean? So, and nothing taken away from the LG plus community or anything like that. I'm saying it's his house. This is my house. You guys have your own houses. Gabe, all you guys on here that's got these channels that you signing into. Okay. You choose to just use it to watch other people, or you choose to open your house up and have discussions. That's your business. You choose who you want in here. You know how many people I got blocked from my channel from, you know, bumping a little too much. Like, I gave chances, you know. I mean, people can be mad at me. People do get mad at me when I bang, you know, because they doing stuff in my house that I don't like, and then they get banned. They get mad. You know, they become haters. They was a big fan until they said some stuff and be disrespectful. See, people who be disrespectful, they turn around and say, "Oh, you want to give opinion, but you don't want to take nobody else's opinion." Well, if I wanted to take somebody else's opinion, I would go to their channel and listen to them and take their opinion. I wouldn't go to their channel and just infringe upon them and push my stuff on them and say, well, you better like what I say. No, you came to my house. I didn't go to your house. See, people don't understand that. People need to understand that when you go to somebody's house, meaning their channel, when you go to their house, you got to respect their house. And if you can't respect it because you don't like what they're saying, then you need to keep it moving. You have to keep it moving, people. Stop being haters. Reef to Reef, I don't do reef forums. Because I don't do reef forums, that means I'm going to go to Reef2Reef and constantly hate on them and say all this and that. No, I'm not. I just don't go there. It's not my cup of tea. I don't go over there. I don't go stir nothing. When I see Rev at the shows, hey, he's like, hey, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? He's excited. He's happy. He's outgoing. He's outspoken. You know, it is what it is. There is no crossing the line. You know, I respect him in his lane. He respects me in mine. I mean, if the man talked about it, I don't know. But he never got back to me. So then there's nothing to worry about. You know, it's just like, okay, keep it moving. I enjoy the show. They enjoy the show. Everybody enjoys the show. What I'm trying to say is, people, I'm not taking any sides to any of it. What I will do is simply state how I feel. And I feel that he has his own rules, his own regulations. To sit there and try to be mad or butthurt because I feel like it's, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Hey, how about this? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Tell me if I'm wrong, and I will accept it. Y'all can say that in the comment section. Tell me if I'm wrong. How do I want to say this, man? Yeah, I feel that I feel that in a way that the person, the LG plus whatever, I feel in a way, like I feel what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. I can see your point of view. But at the same time, what I do feel too is that you are a strong individual. You are what you are. You're a firm believer in what you are, what makes you happy, and that's cool. But I also feel that it's almost pushing yourself and your community onto somebody else's community and want them to bow down to what you want to talk about that might not be for that person's household. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can be who you are. You can have a forum. You can talk about reefing. I don't think that that you have to express or you know, like, I don't need to come in all the time and be like, you know, I'm a Puerto Russian. You know, I'm my mama's Russian, my dad Boricua. What up? You know, I don't need to make it known what I am. People get me confused. I've been called all kinds of stuff, man. You know what I mean? They get confused. You know, hell, I'm confused. I mean, even white people are confused. You know what I mean? Not to be funny, my mom was white. I can say that. You know, y'all get called all kinds of names. You know, snowflake, cracker, loaf of bread, what all kinds of stuff. I mean, we all confused. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's you know, and I'm saying this for entertainment purposes at this moment. We're all confused, okay? I still trying to figure myself out, and I'm old. But anyway, you get the point. I don't need to come in and make it known all the time what my nationality is or who, you know, whatever. Like, if I, and the thing is that you can introduce your husband man on man. They didn't say you couldn't do that. They didn't say any of that. You know, or your wife on wife. You could say that. Like, I heard that could be. It was just getting into too much of the sexual gender type stuff. You get what I'm saying? I hope this doesn't offend anybody. I really do, because I don't do stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not down with all that. You know, I think everybody is, you know, a person. If you took the top layer off of each and every one of us, you wouldn't know nothing about any one of them besides that's a female and that's a male. That's it. I don't care. But human nature would be that you would find something else if you strip the exterior of each and every one of us. You would find still in human nature, you would split because of this or that. We have a 6-foot section and we have Angry Owl 4'11" section over here. Just saying. Okay. It is what it is. I'm really when I said I was going to go live on Instagram, I meant it because I feel very angry about. These are the things that just runs people off in this hobby. So I do feel if somebody wants to get mad at me and said I took Reef to Reef side, I didn't take anybody's side. I feel that that's their house. They can run it how they want to run it. I think they said a lot that went against how the one person was portraying it in a way. But at the same time, it's like I feel the LG, I feel how they might feel, on a subject. I'm just saying, I can feel that. But at the same time, I feel because that person is such a strong individual on the LG plus whatever, in no disrespect, when I'm such a strong individual that they're not really seeing that they might be over pushing or trying to push something on somebody in their own house that they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? I think everybody is welcome there. I think everybody, it doesn't matter who you are unless you tell them nobody knows who you are. Like they don't know maybe your nationality, your religion, unless you give that information up, but nobody said that, there's tons of people over there that are straight, gay or whatever that's on that. And I just feel like sometimes when we get anger within ourselves, we don't see clearly. We see rage, we see, anger, and we want to destroy. Well, by trying to destroy or shame a company or someone to that. Now, some companies need it. No, don't get me up here like I did. Some of them don't need to exist. But in this situation, I'm saying, if to do that here for this situation, I think that's a catastrophic event for people that really loves that platform. They don't like YouTube. They like the forums better. There are a lot of bad people, no matter if it's on YouTube or in the forums. There's a lot of bad people that don't need to have their own YouTube channel. They don't need to have their own reef forum, or once they get power, to like you get some people some wrenches. You know how many wrenches I had to people? People were banning people that had wrenches on here that knew that I was cool with. I had to take away wrenches. Like I literally did. They were banning people, shunning people behind my back, like because of how they felt. And that happens on forums too. That's also up to the owners of the forums and the mods there to make sure that the mods are modding this, like watching each other and making sure they're not overstepping their boundaries with power tripping, egos, and everything else. So I don't know, guys. That's my thoughts on it. I thought it was a great discussion. I don't know how you guys feel. Hopefully you guys will. I think you guys should just in the comments say, I'm serious. Like, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I'm gonna relax with my wife, and I think I said what I had to say. I didn't just take one person's point of view. I read the other point of view and let you guys hear it. And now it's I feel like it's up to you guys to make your decision. I personally feel like that's his house. He's very capable of doing what he needs to do. So with that being said, guys, thank you for coming in, listening to another live stream. This is episode 11. Shout out to both sides. You know, hopefully you guys can put your differences down, come together like a community, and stop this nonsense. This is what's breaking us, and this is what's hurting us as a community. So I just humbly ask each and every one of y'all, stop with the BS. Life is too short to keep doing this. So let's bring in 2021 stronger than ever. Don't forget, hit my thumbs up, man. Leave some thoughts on this video. Don't be afraid to comment, man. Don't care. If somebody trolls you, trust me, I'll just hit them. They're getting banned off your comment. But let the comments be heard. Let your voices be heard for 2021. With that being said, don't forget, for all your aquarium needs, go see my peoples over at saltwateraquarium.com. Go get you some fish tank needs. Peace out.